really miss you, and I miss our class and all the fun we have together and the great music we make together. We were on a great path right before spring break, and I don't want to lose any momentum. So I can hear the groans in my head when I say, pull out the green book. But seriously, I think the green book is a great way for me to keep teaching you so that you can keep building your technique. And we can just, when we do get back together, it'll be really, really great. So a couple of things that's really cool about a video is that if you need to practice it, you can press pause and practice. If you're not sure about it or you want to play it with me again, you can rewind and play it with me again. So you can go at your own pace. There's nobody judging you. It's just you and this video. So you can practice as much as you want. Nobody else knows how much time you're needing to put in so that you get all the things you want out of it. So you can just keep improving and keep improving. That's the goal. So other quick things is that I do have online office hours. For now, I'm doing just being on Canvas during those times. So you can look at my Canvas homepage and you'll see the times that I'm online. And that just means that if you send me an email on Canvas, I can reply really quickly and get right back to you. There is a Canvas chat that I'm anxious to try that is released today, because today is Thursday that I'm making the videos. So it is released today, so I'm going to try to see if I can figure that out today as well. So we're going to do page 22, 23, and 24. And I want you to realize that what we're doing with this is thinking not just about the shifting, but the names of the notes you're playing. You guys shift from like day 2. Day 1, here's the D string notes. Day 2, here's a shift. So I want you to think about what notes you're playing when you're shifting. So we're going to do page 22. If you watch the Mr. Phillips video for bass, the beginning of the videos are all the same. It just reminds everybody what positions they're going to play. But then on the bass video, it goes to the bass, and he plays 89 on the bass. And I would love for you to play with him on line 89 so that we don't have to also include that here. But I'm going to talk about a couple things about shifting. Make sure that your thumb is really light. Otherwise, your arm will not move because your thumb is squeezing from behind and preventing it from being able to step out the door. So make sure you're light with your thumb. So if you're having problems shifting quickly, check your thumb. It's probably your thumb is not letting you do that. So make sure that you have that nice and clear so that you can jump. The other thing is, as we go over the strings, we know this, but we forget sometimes. You're going to need to get that elbow up and around so you can really have the weight from your arm so that your thumb can be light, so that you can shift, so that you can be really quick. Okay, so looking at 89, I don't want to play it because you've already done that with Mr. Phillips, and if not, press pause and come back. Great. So 89, we have on the D string. So this whole thing is on the D string. Don't try to go anywhere else. It's just on the D string, except for the one G that's an open G. I don't know why he did that for you. Everybody else has to play it on the D string. So you're going to play D, E, F sharp, open G. You know that. Then you're going to go your shift from E to G. We know this G. And then 4 fingers is A. Okay? And in this book, every book calls it something different. And this book, I think, to keep with the violins, violas, and cellos, they call it third position because it's the third note away from the string. That's how positions work for everybody except for bass. Bass, you have a million different ways you can call these positions because your spaces are so big. So third position to 4th finger A. We know that already. And then we're going to go to 4th position. So 1's on A. And in this case, 2 is on B flat. And then, if we needed to, we could play. But we don't need to. We're going to go here to play that, right? So that we have the strength that we need. So we're going to have D, E, F sharp, G, A, B flat, C. Okay? All right, so I'm going to play number 90 with you guys and see if we can get through this together. So here we go. We're going to go half note, half note. along with me. This one's tricky with shifting, and I wanted to do this one because it has that replacement finger shifting or replacement shifting. So you're playing the same note but putting a different finger there because you're prepping what's coming up ahead. And that's really hard because you have to make sure you match the note you just played. So when you play an A with fourth finger and then you got to put first finger on A, it has to be the same A. The ear will pick up on that and go, oh, right? So you have to make sure that you're playing the same exact note with a different finger. So that can be really tricky. So if you need to practice that one, or if you'd like to practice that one, you can press pause and practice it, or you can go back and play it with me again. Like I said, the video is really cool because you can get out of it what you need and what you want. All right, so I'm going to actually skip 91, but you can practice 91. That's, again, just setting you up for knowing what fingers you're playing in those positions, what the names of the notes are in those positions. We're going to have a geography quiz. It's called a fingerboard geography quiz. So for example, if first finger's on G on the D string, what's second finger on? So things like that for you to try to think about. So just be prepared for that. That's coming probably next week. I'm still working on it, so give me a little bit of time. And be patient because I am doing videos for everybody. I've got FYO videos, and I've got you guys and Philharmonic and Chamber. I'm just doing all the videos for now, so that because I feel like this is the best way that I can still reach out to you guys and we can keep playing. Okay, so we're going to jump to 92, and it's the same thing but on the A string. So we've got, again, we're thinking about our notes. A, B, C sharp, D. And then we're going to go from B to D, and then we have E. And then we're going to go to E, and F natural, and F natural, G. So I want you to be thinking about the names of the notes that you're playing, not just going to the positions, because you guys have great ears and you can figure it out, but I also want you to think about the names of the notes that you're playing so that you can think about when you come across a piece that you're up here, you don't have to go all the way back here, maybe you can find it over here. So you can do more crossing over. That might be easier than trying to shift all the time. All right, here we go, 92, same speed, half note, half note. So be patient with me. I have practiced this, but it's still pretty hard for me. I forget how hard it is to press down these strings. Okay, so with this one, I'm going to do, which one did I say? I'm going to jump to 94. So practice 93, and we're going to do 94. All right, so in 94, I haven't looked at this one. I'm going to see if I can press pause. No? It won't let me press pause. Sorry about that, it just took me a minute to remember where I was going. So you guys are going to do a lot of string crossings on this one. Alright, so we're going to start on D on the A string. Half note, half note. Practice that one again with myself and press pause and go back and repeat. That one's a little bit tricky, just remembering what string you're on, because it does have string crossings on this one. For the other books that I've been practicing, it doesn't. It has it all on the same string, so this is a little tricky for me. So I want to do the same idea. We're going to do 95. And my sticky note is in the way, so I'm going to move that over. 95. So G, A. This time they have you shifting here because you don't have an open C string up there, do you? So G, A, B, C. And then you're going to do your A, C, D, C, D, E flat, F. All right, let's give it a shot. Half note, half note. See, it's not too shabby for myself. Hopefully you did just as well, if not better, than I did on that one. If not, go back and practice that one again. All right, so I want you to do 96 and 97 on your own. So go ahead and press pause on the video so you can get through those. Okay, great. We're going to do 98. So 98, we're on the E string. So you see the idea that we're figuring out these same patterns but doing it on all the strings? Yeah, so we can think about what notes we're playing. All right, so we've got E, F sharp, G sharp, then we have open A, right? And then F sharp to A, to B, to B, to C, to C, to D. All right, let's do it. Half note, half note. Just like I said, you're going to have to lift your arm up and over to get over to that E string, to clear the fingerboard here so you can have that, and your thumb's got to be light so that you can do your shift. That's really, really important on the E string one. I mean, it's important all the time, but the E string can be really tricky, so make sure that you're releasing that thumb so you can do your shift, and that your arm is strong enough to hold down that string. Because if you're just relying on your fingers, they're wimps. You need your whole arm. All right. Again, you're going to do 99 and 100 on your own. So press pause, and we're going to do Las Mañanitas. I'm going to be, no, go away. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. This is, I have not looked at this on the bass. I looked at it on all the other instruments, and I should have looked at it on the bass first. So I'm going to take a second to just kind of pizzicato through and make sure I know what I'm doing. So if you would like to pizzicato with me, that would be great. Okay, so it looks like it gives us all the times we're going to shift. We have B flats, so remember we're going to have B flats. It has, when it says S-U-L, sul, that means only on. So sul D means only on the D string. So where it starts with that, it's going to show you that you're going to play just that note on the D string. So I'm looking at like the third line, second measure says sul D. So that's going to be A, but it's only bracketed by itself back to the G string. And then sul D again. And then you have a harmonic D right at the end, last line, second measure to the end. You have a harmonic D. It says 3 with a 0. That's going to be on the D string, even though you just played C on the G string. So we didn't talk about that. I'll play that with the bow real quick. So on the D string, it's like you're in about 4th position, maybe 5th. And you're going to just reach your 3rd finger forward and just tickle the string. Don't push it down, just like barely touch it and tickle it. And it's going to come out nice and hollow. We've done this, but it's been quite a while. So just see if you can find your harmonic. And if you find it well in tune, even if you're a fraction millimeter off, it'll still come out nice and ringy. If you're really off though, it will come out not quite as clear. So you want to make sure that it resonates and comes out really clear. All right, I promised I would pizzicato, so here we go. 1, 2. Try it with the bow. Hopefully you are too. 1, 2. That's all we're going to do for today's video. Thank you for playing with me and being patient with me on bass. I promise the next video will be, I'll be a rock star on the bass because I'll have played it a lot more by then. And I will make sure I go through all of the songs on bass. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Probably didn't have enough coffee this morning. So I'll work on that too. I miss you guys terribly, and stay safe, and hopefully I get to see you again soon.